Hello gamers, it's me Scuba, and we're back again today. We're hunting for shiny Regidrago. Pretty standard stuff. We run around in a circle, fill out a pattern, and just keep doing it over and over and over again until it magically decides to work. I'm also hunting on my 3DSs here. This one is going to be hunting for Nihilego. This one's hunting for Latias. Since we got Poipole in the last stream, I went out ahead and I got the Shiny Charm and Ultra Moon, which took a while, but I did it. So you know, that was cool. Honestly, I'm considering just doing Type Null, but like, I don't know. Felt like doing this. I also do need to fix the layout a bit because I do realize that I have Latias as for the what's it called? For the encounter going on, which is not right. In fact, it may make sense to just do Latias later on. Like, I could do Type Null now, and then, you know, whatever, but honestly, I think it makes more sense to just do, you know, to do this now, and then we'll get, so we gotta get Regidrago up on here. As for how many encounters I want to do today, I don't really know yet. We're gonna figure that out. I think I definitely want to get to at least 5 or 5,600. Like that's a minimum, I think, because you know if we don't even get 100 encounters done, what the hell are we doing? You know. But in terms of what we're doing, it's not a huge deal. Only thing that's annoying is that with the Latias hunt I'm doing, I don't have like a thing in, so I have to like actually move up, and I can't just mash A over and over again, which kind of sucks. But you know, whatever, we'll figure it out. In Nihilego, we're still massively overawed. So in order to actually do the hunt, in order to get the Shiny Charm and Ultra Moon, I actually had to go and what's it called? I had to go. Fuck, what was it? I had to go. I had to leave the wormhole to like do all the trading and stuff because I had to buy trade items in the battle tree. And you know, for some reason, it just, I don't know, it didn't fucking work for some reason. I don't know why. Only thing is, it does seem like, so I did mention that I mod one of my 3DSs, but not the other. And I think that's starting to come back and kind of bite me in the ass here a bit, because it's becoming very clear that one of them's faster than the other for resetting, which worked fine for Poipole, because Poipole's kind of slower a bit, so it kind of offset how fast Nihilego would be. But with this hunt, where I'm hunting Latias and Nihilego at the same time, it's like, oh, you can really tell which one's faster. Like, my new, so one of them's just a 3DS XL, which is naturally less powerful than the other one anyways, and there's a significant offset in terms of load time, I feel like, which does suck, but you know. It's just kind of the way it is. So we're just going to be incrementing all three of these at once, kind of. Which is going to be weird to do for sure, but we can do it. I should get some rubber bands, though, honestly. It would be nice. I think it'd be useful. And, you know, once again, I still can't get the footage to capture on my 3DS, which I don't know why. I'm pissed about it. I really think it sucks. I would like to be able to capture my 3DS footage without an issue, but you know, game says no. Can't really argue with that. But yeah, I think after Latias, I may just do Type Null on streams, because Type Null seems like a way, like a better one to offset the time. I did set it up so that I could actually get it, and what's it called? Not have to worry about the friggin' and so I did set up so I could get it, like, and have it so it goes to Aether Paradise instead, because normally you're given it after like a long cutscene or whatever. But if you just fill up all your boxes, it doesn't do that, which is really cool. So one thing I did was I went through, filled up all my boxes using Pokemon Bank, and then just got it, and then, you know, moved a lot of stuff back there. I also found out that in my Pokemon Bank, like in a lot of my files, I have like a fucking gold mine of Pokemon. Like, I'm not even kidding. I found a shiny Diancie in there that I have from an event. Like, granted, yeah, it's an event mod, so it's not like quite as valuable as like. Oh, I mean, you can't find a naturally shiny one because you could never encounter it in the first place. But still, that's cool. I also found a Genesect, like not a not like a shiny one, which, you know, I do want to get a shiny one at some point because Genesect is my favorite mythical, but I found a Genesect. That's sick. Like, I'm happy about that. Absolutely. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a shiny today. We did the last 2 streams. We've gotten a shiny legendary the last 2 streams, so I'm not... Statistically, I probably won't. I have a few hours, though, so I'm going to be able to stream. I'm just waiting for dinner. I did some stuff today. I split some wood with my dad. You know, the usual fuckery that you would expect from the life of scuba. You know, doing my daily run. Blah, 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 blah. What else is new? And then, you know, I kind of just... Oh, wait, shit. I incremented that counter way too many times. Whoops. But yeah, the one thing that does kind of suck is, so I don't have the quarter thing either. Like, I don't really know how to do that, and I don't want to screw up my 3DS, because, you know, it's just, I don't like fucking with it too much. Like, I mean, hell, it took me this long to get it modded. I think, you know, I'm fine without that. But, what's it called? One of the big things is that I think Type Null is just better because I can just do... I don't have to do any extra inputs. I literally just press A. I just mash A on it, which I can easily do. Like, I've gotten to a point where I can do that pretty consistently. Which is nice. I also haven't been doing this hunt off stream, like, at all. I've considered recording some of it. I just haven't really had time to sit down and just record it on my own. You know what I mean? Oh, also, it was my birthday on Thursday. That's another thing. I had my birthday, so I was kind of just hanging out there and doing stuff. Well, yeah, we're doing 3 hunts at once. This is nuts. And we still can't seem to get them. Which does suck, but whatever. I mean, you know, it's fine. Yo, what up, Resam? Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. Yeah, I didn't really do much. I just kind of hung out. I didn't really do anything, like, overly exciting. I just kind of hung out at home all day. You know. Which, yeah, it is kind of lonely, but it's like, I mean, most of my friends are at college right now, so it's like, there's not really much I can do. And, you know, I don't really have a ton of friends around here. Or at least not that are home, because once again, college. So, you know, that kind of sucks, but it's fine. Like, you know, we're chilling. If we do get shiny Latias today, though, I don't know what to do, because I want to be able to hook up the camera. But, like, for some reason, every time I do, it just crashes my Wi-Fi. Like... So, like, I can't get the, So, first off, I can't get the normal thing set up for some reason. Like, I can't get the normal, capture card stuff set up for whatever reason, because it just won't work. I've spent probably more time than I spent hunting Poipole trying to set up and get the capture card to work. Which, granted, Poipole was under odds, so that's not, like, a ton of time, but it's still a couple hours. But, Yeah, I spent a lot of time on that, and I didn't really get anything. And yeah, that sucks. Like, that absolutely sucks. So I can't really do that, but then I have this thing that allows me to plug in my phone and use it as a camera. But I can't really do that because it crashes my Wi-Fi for some reason. Like, it'll just make it so that, like, all the frames will drop, so it just won't even stream. I do have one other thing that I could use, because I have this camera. I have this external camera that I've, like, plugged in somewhere. And I could potentially try plugging that in and seeing if it works. It'd be kind of weird to set up, though. I could probably do it, though. I have, like, this drum stand somewhere that I would use way back when, and I'd, like, whenever I wanted to do, like, other stuff, I'd just have my camera, like, screwed into that. It was really funky. It was a weird setup, I'll be honest, but it worked. It certainly worked. Still can't believe we're this far over odds for Nihilego, though. Like, usually, I mean, this is my longest recorded Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon hunt. In terms of encounters. Yeah, it even beats out Poipole. It does beat out Poipole. I think we talked about the last stream how it's like Poipole somehow showed up before Nihilego. I mean, the thing is, like, the craziest part is I don't really care about getting the shiny Nihilego. Like, if we get it, cool. But, like, I genuinely don't care that much, because Nihilego is just like, I only did it to be like, okay, how many Ultra Beasts can we get before we get Buzzwole? Spoiler alert, the answer was 0. Turns out luck really was not favoring me during that whole hunt. Which, doesn't really surprise me too much, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, we figured that out. That was interesting. And, so yeah, I'm just still doing the hunt, because, like, I've come this far. I may as well finish it and see it through. That being said, I may go for... I don't know what I'm gonna go for in Ultra Sun, actually, after this, because I think I have most of the legendaries down. Realistically. Like, most of them are just, I already got them. I caught them when I was younger and I didn't catch them shiny. I saved a few. I'm pretty sure I saved Reshiram, Kyurem, and a lot of, like, the ones that require 3 Pokemon, so, like, Buggy, Dialga, Giratina. But, I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, we'll figure that out. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, you know, I do want to get a shiny Regidrago today. Like, obviously, because, you know, the whole reason I'm recording Regidrago is because I want to record myself getting the Regis. And I do want to record myself getting the Regis in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. The issue is, the universe will not let me. And I don't know why. I'm really pissed about it. Like, I'm really upset about it, because I really want to stream 3DS hunts, because I think it's a really cool thing to have on the side. But for some reason, it won't count it. I do think that the external camera option is probably the best thing I've come up with, because that shouldn't crash the internet. If it does, I'm just going to be incredibly confused as to why it would do that. Because, like, the phone, I think it's just because, you know, yo, up, Ogre Pond, sorry to hear you're feeling sick. I'm sick of not getting shinies, you know? But that's just me. And then gotta go through that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, hopefully, you know, I'm gonna take a look now and see where this thing's plugged into. Okay, so it's not plugged in. That's part of the problem. So if we get this plugged in, if we do it, what is this plugged into? This is plugged into. What is this? This is, okay, that's my microphone, so I can't unplug that. And this is... Okay, this is that. I can't unplug that either. Well, shit. Okay, so that's another problem, is that it's plugged into, a different thing, so I don't know that I can change that. We can see. We can see if we can get, oh, hold on, no way it works. If this works... hold on. Oh, damn it, I don't want to open up Discord, that's not what I want. So we got the counters. And we'll see. Where is it? No, okay, okay, this is a huge step. This is a huge deal. Okay, so this is really big. Kanye, we may have to move you, although Kanye, under Kanye's watch, we've gotten 2 shinies, so I feel like we should keep Kanye on here. Here, you know what, we'll just, Kanye can watch over chat for now. We'll leave Kanye there, we'll figure it out. I'm also gonna change the text. Just to make it smaller. Probably should have done this earlier, but like, eh. Yeah, we'll do this. If we do this, so then we can... I have this whole thing set up over here somewhere. I got this whole drum stand that I used... I think the last time I used it was like 2 or 3 years ago. For that building a chair video, if you guys have seen that. That is one of my favorite videos I've ever made, so I'd recommend that. And I do want to make a sequel at some point, so give me a minute here. How do I... Yeah, this is going to take a second. Wait, no, I found it. I'm using the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the wrong stand. That was for my old green screen. My mom took that down when I was in college, like my 1st or 2nd year. Here we go. So yeah, this is a little behind the scenes thing. This is just a drum stand that we had, and I converted it to work on to just work and stand, and I put a screw in there that would attach to my stationary camera, because my stationary camera would kind of just work like that. Like, it was really weird in that it did that, but you know, it worked. So if we do this, jeez, there's a lot of dust in here. There we go. So yeah, you guys can kind of see my setup over here. It's kind of messy. Like we're talking Lionel Messi, not Ronaldo. So we keep screwing it. Just forgive the twist. Although you can barely even see it because, you know. So if we do this, I need to move this textbook that I have down here too, because it's just in the way. So if we move this over to here, we angle this down a bit. So I don't... This is going to be weird because I don't want to have to, like, you know, have this, like, right next to me because I don't want to kick it over on accident or something. We also have to... So you got to angle it down a bit so you can see my 3DSs. And this is... You know, I could also just put it between my legs or something like that and see if I can get it to work. It's a bit fisheye lensy, so it's going to be a bit rudimentary in terms of what works and what doesn't. So I'm sorry about that, but this is like... this is so ridiculous. Like, I literally have it like right here. This is nuts. This is one of the more insane things I've done. So yeah, if we move this... We can make this bigger, and then we can crop it. Also, sorry this is taking so long, fellas. It's just, I think this is worth doing so I can show the hunts better. Honestly, if this is the case, I may just start hunting Regidrago and you know, and stuff like that in Ultra Moon. Because I mean, I already have Regidrago in Ultra Sun, but like, I do want to be able to hunt the Regis in Ultra Moon too. See if we crop the top off, because, you know, my computer screen's my computer screen. It's my privacy. We crop the bottom just to make it so that we can get this more, we can make this bigger. There's going to be a bit of glare on it, so I'm sorry about that. Not really a ton I can do, though, unfortunately. And then we can crop the... We can crop the right a bit. I think the right can be cropped out a bit. I think having it like this is for the best just because it makes it easier for me to reset. And then we can crop the left a little bit, too. And then if we put it down here... So you know what? It's not the best thing in the world. But we can now show the 3DS footage. So this kind of works. In a very Rube Goldberg-esque way. It works. In that, not really, but like... I can't really think of a way to make it much better. So, you know, we're gonna have to make do. So hopefully this this works, and hopefully you guys can kind of see the screens. I may have to turn up the brightness or something like that. But you know, that's something to figure out. Oh my god, I spent almost 10 minutes on that. I'm so sorry, guys. 3DS cam, we got it. I am gonna have to move these out of the way a little bit just so I can like actually reset them. I think it's better if I move it like this, because that way, you know, you can still see them on the thing. Once again, it's a bit fisheye, and I do apologize for that. So you can also see my entire strategy of like how I just do like an octave thing to just mash A on both of them, and then I press up, and then keep mashing A on the other one, and then we get all of them. And still no shinies. But, you know, one day. Unfortunately, we didn't do this for Poiple. I should have thought about this. This is way too easy of a solution for me to have not thought about it. But, you know, fuck it. Well, okay. I guess it's not really an easy solution. It's easy conceptually, but in terms of practice, I literally have a camera sticking out between my legs now. You know. Boop, 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 boop. I pressed up. No shinies. So yeah, we just keep going. We keep throwing ourselves at the wall. But hey, we got this going. We got it working. Which is really good. I'm happy about that. I don't know about you guys, but I am. Because I think this is a good hunt to have going. Here we go. No shiny. No shiny. So you just reset on all those. Let me just keep mashing A. It's really cool because you can actually see my process now. Not that there's much to it. It's literally just mash A and move up. Yeah, you can really see. So this is the modded one right over here. And you can really see just how much faster this one is than the other one. Like, we got in so much more quickly. And you can also see the load speeds are different. I mean, granted, you know, I'm resetting one before the other, but still. Yeah, you can see it loads so much faster. I think that's also part of just the hardware that I'm using as well, but I think it is the fact that the modding is making it utilize more power. Because apparently there's like 2 CPUs in a new Nintendo 3DS that just like mostly aren't used for some reason. Which is kind of cool. It's kind of neat. So we go boop, boop, boop. 1969 on Nihilego. Still wild to me we haven't gotten the shiny on here. Like, that's nuts to me. Just a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, I pressed B on it? Or, oh, that's annoying. I pressed B on my new 3DS, so whoops. Doot. So yeah, even if I wait for them both to load at the same time, weirdly enough, okay. Oh no, it just, the new Nintendo 3DS just went so fast I didn't even see it. Yeah, that's a yoinky sploinky right there, if I say so. Okay, so boo 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 boo. And while this cutscene's playing, I can just reset. So it's kind of like doing multiple hunts at the same time is like, there's like a balance to it because you got to figure out how you can do, like, what times are safe for you to like increment the counter and do resets. Because you don't want to waste time on any of the hunts. And generally, you're going to be wasting like a bit of time on like all the hunts like individually. Just because you gotta, you know, optimize it. But there's kind of a way to make it so you lose the least amount of time, if that makes sense. So, you know, for example, one way is going to lose less time than the other way. And, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. And still no shiny. And you can also, one of the other times where you can reset is, like, when it's going into the battle. That's a pretty good time to get a reset in. Okay. It's a bit weird though because you're holding like 3 controllers and you're like, dang, which one do I press for each one? So it's like, oh, do I do this one? Do I do this one? Which one is it? I'm not really sure. See, that there we lost a bit of time on Nihilego and in Latias. I'm so used to saying Buzzwole, dude, for like a hunt. Like, I'm so used to it. I need to do more DA streams. I'm kind of upset with myself that I haven't been doing more, you know, streaming in terms of like just in general. I've just been really busy this past week or so. I don't know if that trend's going to continue or if, you know, I'm going to have more free time coming up. We'll see, though. No shiny. No shiny. So we do that. We increment the counters by 1 each. If we do get to over 2,000 on Nihilego, I'll be a little pissed. I'm not gonna lie. Because, as I said, Nihilego's the last Pokemon I want to go over odds on. Oh shit, I accidentally... Okay, well, I accidentally moved to move on it. Did not mean to do that. But yeah, once again, as you can see, doesn't really matter because we wall it in like every single way. It's not even a contest, it's just, you know, it just gets fucking walled. Oh shit, did I really miss the... Oh, I missed the bottom lane. It's so annoying to do the pattern while you're doing, you know, the puzzle. Or to do the puzzle while you're doing, like, other hunts, because you're like... You miss one thing, you're just like, oh shit, you gotta go back. Do. No. No shinies on either system, so we just keep going. That was a pretty good one there. Or I didn't lose a ton of time from doing the reset, because each Regidrago reset optimally will take about 30 seconds, which is actually kind of odd because I'm pretty sure Regieleki is like 36 per reset. For some reason, I think it's just the pattern takes a bit longer to do. I don't know what it is about it. But, you know, it takes longer to do for some reason. And trust me, I know I've done over 5,000 encounters on it. Or I did over 5,000 encounters on it because I did 5,070. You know, in order to actually get it. Which was... Honestly, it wasn't the worst because it was, like... It was over odds, which sucked. But, like, it wasn't terribly over odds. Obviously, it could have been worse. But I mean, like, for a full odds hunt that's gonna go over odds, I think, like, this one's one of the ones that's like, yeah, it's not great, but it's like, it's not Arceus, you know? You go over odds on Arceus, yeah, have fun. You're gonna be in there for a while, because each reset on Arceus takes, like, I want to say, like, a minute? If I'm correct, which I could be wrong on that. I mean, once again, I haven't really done it, because I'm dreading that hunt, but I'm pretty sure it is around like a minute, given BDSP load time is just so fucking slow, and you gotta wait for the cutscene to roll through to even find out if it's a shiny. You know, it's shitty, but whatever. Which, yeah, Arceus, I think I am, after I get this guy, I may just do Arceus, like, on the side while I reset for, like, Type Null and, you know, and one of the Regis. Or, no, I can't do Type Null and the Regis at the same time. That's a problem. So, yeah, it'll be, like, doing Type Null. Shit, yeah, I think I incremented that twice. That's my bad. But yeah, I think the Regis... Like, so here's the thing. I can only really do the Regis on Ultra Moon at this point because I caught Shiny Regirock and Ultra Sun. I caught the other two when I was younger without shiny hunting them. Like a total dumbass. Which was not smart on my end. Don't do what I did. But yeah, basically, so yeah, if I am gonna hunt them, I have to do an Ultra Moon, but if I'm gonna hunt for Type Null, I also have to do that in Ultra Moon. Because, well, you know, I kind of need to do that. That's kind of a big part of the hunt. No shiny, this guy. No shinies in here either. So we do. Get the fuck out of there. It has making brisket tonight though, which I'm actually really excited about. Okay, good to see you, Resam. No Nihilego. I will admit, I think the Dynamax Adventures streams were much better. Which I am excited to get back into. I may do more of this off stream. I'm thinking like I'll do more Dynamax Adventures streams as opposed to these, because I feel like the soft reset streams aren't really as popular. Also, because they're just not as fun to stream. Like when you're doing Dynamax Adventure streams, it's like, you know, it makes a lot more sense to do like Dynamax Adventures on the side of like you know, doing hunts like this on the 3DS, but with but with doing this where you're doing soft hunts where it's like really quick and kind of just like you keep putting in the pattern, there's not really a ton of reason to just, you know, do it with other hunts on the side. I feel like it's just really difficult to do, honestly. You know, so I feel like I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot with this a little bit. And, you know, obviously, I'm hoping to get Regidrago soon. If I do get Regidrago soon, then I'll probably do some DA hunts, maybe. Who knows? I haven't really figured it out yet. I think I will, but honestly, maybe not. Because, you know, I'll probably just hang out and chill out for the rest of the day. I have other stuff I want to do. I have shit to do with friends, stuff like that. Looks like the Wi-Fi is also getting kind of shit right now. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this fucking Gatorade out. No wonder turtles choke on these things. I got like the bottle thing around it. It just would not open. For whatever reason. I hope I didn't increment that too soon. But yeah, with this... yeah, we can just do this, and then... Shit, now I kind of lost my momentum there a little bit. But yeah, hey, we got the, thing up. Yo, what up, Joao Pedro? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Ugh. We're just doing some hunting. As I said, I do want to get to 5,600 minimum today. And I don't know. I think for future streams, I may just leave Regidrago and stuff like that to, like, kind of like, you know, kind of as, like, streams where I just hang out and do stuff. Or, like, I'll leave Regidrago to just, like, personal free time. And then do, like, Dynamax Adventures hunts for streams. Just because I think Dynamax Adventures hunts are way more, you know... I think they're better to stream, especially since I can actually interact with the community and stuff like that and do stuff. It's much more engaging and interesting. As opposed to, like, you know, just sitting here doing a pattern over and over and over again. If you're getting a 2DS or 2DS XL, personally I like the XL just because it's bigger and has a bigger screen. I don't know how powerful it is in terms of specs. If it is as powerful as the new Nintendo 3DS, I'd say sure. I'm not 100% sure if it is, though, because I think that the new Nintendo 3DS XL... what's it called? I know the new Nintendo 3DS XL is pretty powerful, but I don't know how powerful the 2DS is. I've heard that the 2DS is decently powerful, but don't take my word for it. Because, like, if you're gonna mod it, you're gonna play, like, games like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are honestly, like, pretty technically, they require a lot. Honestly, they just require you to put in, like, a lot of, they require a lot of power because they're pretty big games for 3DS. Also because Game Freak isn't exactly the best at optimizing their hardware. They never really have been. I mean, there's a reason that Satoru Iwata was able to just go into Pokemon, like, Gold and Silver and add in an entire extra region within the span of, like, a couple months to save the project, basically. Like, that... I want to fucking save that there, dude. And, yeah, like, absolutely. Yeah, could have been... Game Freak's just... They've never been good with optimizing stuff. I mean, hell, if you really want to prove that, look at Scarlet and Violet, like... Don't get me wrong, I think Scarlet and Violet are fun. But... Oh man, do those games run like dog shit. And it absolutely shows. It absolutely shows. If you're gonna get 2D XL, plays the same games and you got big hands. That makes sense, yeah. Also, like, the 3DS is more compact, which is nice. But it's like, honestly, yeah, I do agree. I think the 2DS is like... I've heard from a lot of people who have the 2DS, they really like it. So, like, that totally makes sense. Although, if you are concerned about, like, power and, like, doing modding stuff, I definitely look up the specs for it. I mean, the thing is, I also don't know just how much, like, you know... I mean, because I know, like, back in the day, right, when they first came out... Excuse me. New Nintendo 3DS XL was more expensive than the 2DS XL. But I also know that, what's it called, in the past, well, I know that it's been a couple of years since release, and now, like, because they printed, like, they made a lot of 3DS, or new Nintendo 3DSs, I think. So, you know, I mean, I don't think they're in circulation anymore, because I'm pretty sure they discontinued it when they discontinued the online service. But, I think they're decent, they're much cheaper now, because, like, typically with technology, there's like a it's like a curve, you know, it's like a bell curve, or like or more like a parabola, actually. Parabola is a better description of it, because a bell curve's like hump, and parabola's like valley, you know? Where it's like, something comes out, it starts off as like expensive, like up here, then time goes on, right? And, you know, slowly it goes down in price to here. And then you get to a point where it's like a collector's item, and then it goes back up, you know? And so once you get to that point, you're kind of screwed. So if you are going to get something like... I think we are in the era where, like, we're in the middle of, like, the new Nintendo 3DS being, like, I think we're in that valley is my point. Like, where the 3DS, where the new Nintendo 3DS is probably the least expensive it's going to get. Like, maybe for the next, like, 2-3 years. Yeah, that's why you're getting this year, the price for that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you know, you go to somewhere, you could get, like, a refurbished one or something like that for pretty cheap, honestly. Like, I know there's a store in my town that kind of does that stuff. Or, well, not in my town. Like, it's a few towns over. It's in the mall I go to. And they do that. They do, like, refurbishment and stuff. And it's like, you know, I'll check it out from time to time. I'd love to get a job there. It's just, I don't really know that they're hiring. And, dude, that's another thing I've been doing lately is job applications. Like, nowhere is hiring, dude. I'm really upset because I really want to have supplementary income. And, like, yeah, I like streaming, but let's be honest here. Streaming is not, like... I mean, hell, I don't normally like to bring up viewers, but I have 3 concurrent viewers, dude. I don't think I could exactly make a living off of that. You know? Which sucks, obviously. I'd love to have, you know... I'd love to be able to stream as a job, but, you know... Oh, you're in Portugal? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, I went to Portugal, I think, 2 years ago now. And one of my best friends is from Portugal, Miguel. And, like, dude, Portugal's awesome. Like, genuinely awesome place, dude. Love it there. Honestly, the best way I can describe Portugal is like the California of Europe, but not like in the dystopian hellscape that is like Los Angeles, but like as in like California in like the late 90s, early 2000s, where it was just like really nice place to be, you know? Like really cool place. You got like the sandy beaches, just the tropical areas, you know, you got all the cool stuff, and there's like a wide variety of stuff. It's really cool, and it's just, you know, it's really neat. There's like a lot of hills and stuff like that. It's very similar. Like, my cousins who are from California came out recently. I was in the city with them, and I was like, yo, you know, Portugal? Because one of them had been to Portugal, and I was like, yo, Portugal is like the California of Europe. And my cousin, she was like, oh my god, you're right. You know, Ryan? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm terrible at pronouncing names sometimes. Yeah, dude, it's really nice. Like, honestly, I think if I were to, like, retire somewhere, I think Portugal is pretty nice. The roads are a bit dicey just because, like, you know, I mean, a lot of European country roads are because they're a lot older. But, yeah, definitely, like, I had a blast in Lisbon when I was there. And Sintra was really nice, too. I stayed in Sintra for a few days. And that was great. Ugh. Sorry, I just had to get a drink of Gatorade. Oh shoot, I got it on my 3DS. But yeah. Here we go. So Regidrago stopped moving. We keep going, keep hunting. Still no shinies, unfortunately. I do need to increment that counter because I didn't. But yeah, hopefully we get a shiny today. Because if we don't, well, I mean, if... Yeah, I don't know how to... I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yeah, 5,550, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry I'm pronouncing your name. I don't know. It's really weird to pronounce it when you're just looking at, like, all you're looking at is, purely, visuals. I don't know if it's Raid or, Raid. I'm... I wish I was better with names, because I think, like, you know, it's cool to be good with names, but I am unfortunately not. Typically, like I try to be as good with pronouncing as I can, but it's like sometimes it's just really difficult. Especially because like it's not like, you know, on stream, it's not like you can just say like, oh yeah, my name is pronounced like this, you know, like, because when it's in text, like it's really weird. Like there's actually like a whole way to type out phonetic text. It's like shorthand, I think, where basically like they write everything as like a phonetic thing, which is really interesting. My grandma would, my grandma on my dad's side did that before she passed away. She was like a secretary, and apparently she was really good at shorthand. But it's like, it's kind of a lost art now almost. Like, not a lot of people really do it anymore. Which sucks, but, you know, it's still cool. Like, because sometimes, like, you'll see, I mean, I don't think this is the same thing. I think this is, like, a different way of denoting it. But if you look on, like, on Wikipedia, right? Or, like, you look up a word, like it'll show you like pronounced as like it'll be like a parentheses tab below. It'll say pronounced as like this, and it'll give you like a bunch of like letters and symbols that just make no sense. And like that's actually how it's pronounced. Like that's how you pronounce it like in a phonetic way, or like that's the phonetic typing of how it's pronounced. But it's just really wild. And she passed away like that was like a decade or two or. No, I was 6, so like it was a long time ago. But yeah, it was really sad. But you know, thank you. Just because you know, it's been a long time. But yeah, she was unfortunately she got like I think she had like lung cancer, and just you know, she was a smoker, so don't smoke. You know, really unfortunate, but. Sometimes, you know, just you have tragedies and that stuff happens. It sucks. No. Oh wait. Okay, this is a clean. That was a clean reset there. You actually got like the full reset in and didn't have to like waste any time moving. That was really nice. So if we run, we can see no and no. And dang, we're getting them all in. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, Joao or Joao. Once again, I'm really sorry if I'm mispronouncing your names. But yeah, dude, cancer's the worst. Like, you know, it's like. I know it's very optimistic to say, but I do hope they come up with a cure at some point, like, you know, soon. And I think there's, like, developments being made, but it's, like, at the same time, you know, who knows. Even if they found a cure, if they'd actually let it come out, given how much money it would, like, save people. Although, who knows. Like, I personally believe that if they did come up with a cure for cancer, they probably would roll it out. But, you know, I don't know. It's just such a difficult thing, because, like, so many people just deal with it. And, you know, it hurts, like, everyone you know is impacted by it, you know, it's like, and it's not like something that you can just get rid of or something like that. It's like, it genuinely just, like, continuously takes away, and it's just, like, such a long and just difficult process to go through. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, shit. No, I don't want to look at the statue again. We keep going. Oh, dude, I'm failing the pattern right now. No way I missed another one. Oh, I missed the middle one. Dude, I feel so stupid. Oh, yeah, no, that's the worst part. I remember, one of the last thing, like, the last time I saw my grandma in person, or, like, the last trip I went out to California and she was alive, which was, like, she passed away a year ago. You know. And, one of the last things, so I went out to visit her, and she was just, like, she didn't have cancer, but she had this, like, I think it was, like, pneumonia, and it was really complicated, because there was a lot of health complications she had that prevented her from really getting treated for it, as well as she could have been. But, you know, I just remember seeing her hooked up to just all these machines, you know, and it was just like, it was awful, you know, it was like, just, you know, I remember going in there and I did not want to go back to visit her again, and it wasn't because I don't love my grandma, because, like, I loved my grandma a lot, but it was like, it was really hard seeing her like that, because, you know, it's like, normally it's like, you know, I mean, she had been kind of bedridden for the last, like, 5 to 6 years, if not longer, so, like, you know, it was, you know, but, like, dude, seeing her hooked up to all those machines, it looked like, it was really bad, and I was just like, dude, I can't, like, I normally have a pretty strong stomach for stuff like that, but it was like, dude, I can't do this, you know, like, I just can't, at this point, like, you know, it was really bad, but yeah, I don't want to talk about all negative stuff all stream, so, you know, but yeah, just hold on to your loved ones while you can, man, because it's like, you know, you never know. One day they can just disappear, and, you know, you never know. Yeah. Wait, hopefully we'll get the shiny. Cause yeah, dude, we're over odds. We're well over odds on Regidrago. Or okay, not well over odds. We're like, okay, yeah, no, we are well over odds. We're over 1,000 over odds, or actually over 50. No, we're not quite 1,500 over odds. We're close to it, which is still really bad. But yeah, you know, we're trying to deal with it. Yeah, 55-69. Yeah, I mean, so I did get Poipole really under odds in the last stream, although you couldn't really see it because I didn't have the thing set up and I couldn't figure out how to get the capture card thing to work or whatever. Or the capture software, I guess. But, what's it called? Actually, I guess I didn't set it. Yeah, I'm hoping it's close. I'm absolutely hoping it's close. When you grow up, you want to become a doctor so you can cure cancer? I mean, so hopefully by the time you're grown up, it'll already be cured. But at the same time, that's very admirable. And you know, absolutely, like I think that's the best reason to become a doctor is because you genuinely want to help people. Like I feel like we don't have enough of that these days. Like yeah, there's a lot of doctors, but it's like a lot of them are just doctors because they're doctors. Also, I will say, so because of the way I have the capture card set up, so you can hear the game in the stream. I cannot. So if I don't notice it as a shiny, I'm gonna be screwed. So if you see the shiny, just spam it in chat. Just absolutely spam it in chat because otherwise, I could reset over it. I do not want that because this hunt is taking way too long. Like, oh yeah, no, you can see the hour time. Yeah, you can see just how long I've spent on this stupid hunt, dude. I mean, my goal is to get all the Regis, because I want to. You know, it's just, that's kind of, I want to make a video about it. Yeah, 53 hours, don't worry about it. It's also 53 and a half. I think the time may be off a little bit just because of, you know, like, some factors, like, you know, it only counts when you're really in the app, and also because sometimes when you don't have Wi-Fi and you're clicking it, it'll just keep adding the time over and over again. So, like, you'll be going for, like, 30 seconds, you'll click it, it won't reset, it'll just keep going, but then the next time you click it, instead of adding 30 seconds to the total time, it'll add a minute, and it'll just keep compounding. Which happened the other weekend when I was, in Rhode Island. You know, on a little vacation thing to visit some family. What's it called? Yeah, so I think it's kind of accurate. I think it's a little bit off, probably by, like, maybe, I think at most it's off by, like, maybe an hour or so. Because I've generally had it open while I've been, you know, hunting, like, every single time. But it's just a matter of, you know, seeing that. Trust. I agree, Angry Tony. I absolutely agree. We just gotta trust that one of these guys will do it. I started 57 minutes ago. It has to be close. Yeah, I'd hope so. I mean, you know, the goal is to get it the stream. If I don't, I can't really do anything about that, unfortunately, because, you know, it's all chance. Like, and I don't have unlimited time to stream, unfortunately. Like, I have probably another hour or two, maybe. I have at least another hour and a half, like, guaranteed. Honestly, if I get bored enough, though, I may just go to Dynamax Adventures on my main file and see if I can just get that, because I do enjoy doing that, and also because I think Dynamax Adventures will do it. Next one is it. Yeah, Angry Tony, I hope you're right. Let's see, because I have 3 hunts going on right now. We got Latias, Regidrago, and Nihilego. We're over odds on 2 of them. Typically, in the past, whenever we've gotten to over odds on 3, that's when we get Mercy. It was not it. Rip. Yeah, you feel it? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we did get lucky last stream because we did get Poipole in like 1,600 something encounters, which is like really early because that's a 1 in 4,096 hunt no matter what you do, even if you have Charm. And same with Regidrago. You want to be a doctor because your dad's a doctor? Ah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's weird because some careers you're like, oh, I want to do this because my dad does this, and then some it's like you don't. because you see your dad doing it and you're like, oh. Like my dad does banking. You know, he works for a bank. And I see what he does and I'm just like, I mean, granted, he sits at a computer all day and, you know, he makes, I guess I'd assume he makes decent money from it. But like, you know, just, I see him, he's like, he comes back and he's so drained, he's just like, dude, I have to, like, he has to commute like 4 hours every day total. Like, he has to go 2 hours each way just to get to his job. And so I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do that if I can avoid it. Yeah, you know. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know. But yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, honestly, if I don't get it by like 5,600, I may just do some Dynamax Adventures if you guys want. Like, you know, it's up to you guys. Like, if you guys want me to do some Dynamax Adventures runs with you guys, I can do that. Like, but you know, just cause like Regidrago is one of those hunts that's like you gotta do, you know. Go shiny? What do you mean by go shiny? Because I mean, I will say I can't shiny hunt. Well, I can't record my shiny hunts in Pokemon Go because I don't really have anything that can record the software that I know of from the thing. Oh yeah, Regidrago. So Regidrago is fine. I think Regieleki does have the better shiny in terms of like it being more different. You know? Well, yeah. So the thing is, if I did do Dynamax Adventures runs, like I'd be shiny hunting in Dynamax Adventures is what I mean. Just because it's like, you know, if I'm shiny hunting like in Dynamax Adventures, it's just I feel like the way Dynamax Adventures is, it gives me a lot more time to just do the software sets on the 3DS. Like, it's way better for doing multi-hunting. I keep forgetting that I put Kanye in the middle of chat. But yeah, because I'm thinking like I either want to continue doing Regidrago for like the next little while, or I'll spend like the rest of the stream doing like Dynamax Adventures hunts. And with Dynamax Adventures hunts, you guys can also join in, which is really cool. I mean, it doesn't mean that like if I get the shiny, you guys are guaranteed the shiny or anything like that, but like, you know, it's a cool thing to do. It's fun. What is there? When someone trolls you by saying shiny, someone trolls me by saying shiny, so I'll look. But like, I think I can kind of tell, if it is shiny or not, because like I know I've looked it up like online what the encounter looks like, so I can tell based on like the surroundings what the color is, you know. So if someone trolls me by doing that, then I can do that. But also, why is there shiny? So basically, I was hunting Buzzwole, right, and that hunt went like 5 times over odds, which was. That was a whole saga, which I do plan on making a video about at some point. Which I honestly, I should get started working on that, but, you know. What's it called? Yeah, so it went 5 times over odds, so that was a whole saga, and I was just like, okay, well, what if, while I'm doing this, because Dynamax Adventure Sounds, it's like, you click something like every minute or two, and it's basically you just wait for the animations to play out over and over again throughout the runs. Which is just really annoying, and I'm not a big fan of it. What's it called? I figured, hey, since I'm here, it would be really funny if I tried to shiny hunt for another Ultra Beast and see if I could get one before getting the shiny Buzzwole. Spoiler alert, we did not get it before the Buzzwole, because we found a Nihilego portal and we just went in there. But then, I decided, okay, you know, what if, since I have Ultra Moon out, I could also shiny hunt for, because I have 2 3DSs, because I lost one when I was a kid, and then we bought another one, and then, you know, I found the other one as well. What's it called, so we said, okay, well, so I said, okay, I'll hunt for Poipole as well, And somehow, so we got Buzzwole, and somehow in less encounters than it took for Nihilego, and in less time, because we still haven't gotten Nihilego, we got Poipole. Okay, good luck with your homework, Joel. But yeah, so Angry Town, my favorite shiny of these three. Okay, I have to be honest with you. I think shiny Latias is just like one of the best shinies ever made. I already have one in Sword and Shield because I got it through Dynamax Adventures. But yeah, I will say the what's it called? The shiny for Latias is just the yellow and green and white is just, it's so good. Like, absolutely. Of these three that I'm hunting right now, I think it is absolutely the best. That being said, I think Regidrago is the second best, and like, or I don't know actually, because Nihilego does have a good shiny, I will admit. It's just Nihilego's never really been my favorite Pokemon, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's a fine Pokemon. I've just never really, like, it's a jellyfish. I like that. You started this 1 hour ago and 7 people watching. Yeah, I'm actually surprised about that, because like it was kind of like at a point where it was like there was like no one, and now I actually have people watching, which is like, it's cool. I don't like to tend to focus on like viewers too much, because as I said, I just do this for fun, because I enjoy it. But you know, I'm actually pretty pleasantly surprised. It felt like there was just a sudden surge. You know, I don't know if there was a raid or something. I kind of doubt, because usually when it's raids, people say that they're doing a raid. Yeah, you don't have to keep bringing up the viewer count, but you know, it's just I look at it from time to time. You have a figure of Nihilego, dude. How'd you even get that? Because like, I would love to get like some of those figures, although my parents probably wouldn't want me to. You know, but it's just, I don't know where to get them, because like I kind of wanted to get like I considered getting having like a whole joke where I'd be like, okay, when I get the shiny Buzzwole, I'll get like a Buzzwole like PSA 10 card or something like that. Spoiler, those are like $50, so no. I mean, I probably could have gotten it, but once again, I'm trying to find a job right now, like outside of this, because I would like to have more income, and I don't have more income right now. I need more disposable income, and just job market's really shit right now, but that's a whole other issue. But yeah, I would like to get one. Ooh, you know, actually, if I was to get a figure of an Ultra Beast, it probably would be Xurkitree. I love Xurkitree. I think he's so cool. He's just a bunch of wires, and I love him for it. Like, that's just kind of it. It's just he's a bunch of wires. I love him. But, yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't really found anything for that. Although, I guess I haven't really looked for a Xurkitree figure, to be honest. I know I looked up a Buzzwole plush, and the Buzzwole plush does exist. Excuse me. But, you know, not much on there. Yeah, I do, after I finish with this, I'm thinking after I get all the Regis and stuff like that, so I think maybe I'll do some Dynamax Adventures hunts again, because, like, dude, it's really hard to get back into a Dynamax Adventures hunts when you have one that goes for 580 encounters, or 584 to be specific. But like, you know, I think I do want to get back into it, because I'm like 4 away from getting them all in Dynamax Adventures. You're one of the smartest people in your class. Nice, dude. That's solid. What's it called? But yeah, I think I'm kind of ready, like, because I kind of took a break, like, this past week or so to just be like, okay, I'm kind of like, because Buzzwole, it got to a point where I was just like, yo, what up, Zadina? But with Dynamax Adventures hunts, after I got Buzzwole, I kind of took a break for like a week. I was just like, dude, I am, well, first of all, I have stuff going on, so it's like, you know, I have to do that. But then also it was just like, okay, because Buzzwole, I was literally just like, okay, I'm hunting this, like, I got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm going to stream this every single day till I get it, or every day that I can. I thought it would go on for, like, a day or two, max. I was very wrong. It took 16 days of streaming every day just to get that, and we started at, like, the 400s. So it was just, like, it was a very grueling hunt, to put it lightly. Because, you know, Oh, after I get a shiny Regidrago Guzzlord. So, fun fact, I have 2 shiny Guzzlords. Because I have one from Dynamax Adventures, and I have one that I got in Ultra Sun, like, a couple months ago. Or, no, not a couple months ago. It was probably like a month ago. And I was just like, okay, I can do this. I'll do it. You know, why not? I mean, I could go for it again in, like, one of the 3DSs. Thing is, I already got it in Ultra Sun, so I feel like it'd be weird to go for it, like, again in that. You know what I mean? Because, like, if I already have one in Ultra Sun, why go for another, right? But, you know, I could. But yeah, I have 2 shiny Guzzlord. I have actually 2 of a couple shiny legendaries now, which is really weird because I never could have imagined that, like, a few years ago. But now it's like, you know, ever since I got the Dynamax Adventures DLC, like, a year ago, I've just been like, okay, well, playtime's over. I'm getting in the big leagues of shiny hunting, you know? I'm getting to the big leagues. Which, I will say, that started immediately when I got a shiny Mesprit on a random encounter. So, it was my first time encountering Mesprit in Dynamax Adventures. And, it was shiny. Ooh, my favorite shiny I found. So, for talking about favorite shinies ever, my favorite shiny that I have is probably my shiny Scolipede, named Superpede. As it was quite literally the first shiny I ever found back in, like, 2000... I want to say 2000... It was, like, February of 2013 or something like that. Or, yeah. I found that in Black 2 and White 2 by, like, pure chance. I wasn't even looking for it. I knew what a shiny was. I've never found it. I never expected to. But so that one was obviously one of them. Another one... I got a shiny Kartana in, like, 2016 or 17. It was my first ever Soft Reset hunt that I ever did, and I got it in, like, an hour or 2. I didn't count the amount of resets it took, but I got it, like, really fast. And then, so I really like that one. I didn't get ribbons on it, which was a mistake on my end. But, I do still have it in Pokemon Home. Same with Superpede. But what's it called? I also, I will say, one of the other ones I did, I spent a while hunting for Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini was annoying, but also, like, Solgaleo. I think Solgaleo was the second shiny I got in Dynamax Adventures. I think it was Mesprit, Solgaleo, Stakataka. Then after that I did, ooh, what did I do after that? No, it was Landers, because I found it on accident when I was at Gaming Club. I was just sitting there. I was doing it with my friends, and we were trying to find a Tapu Fini path. You know, okay, well, if you come back, yeah, if you have to leave soon, hopefully I do find it, you know? But, you know, thank you. Yeah, then after that, so it was after Landers, I think it was, geez, you know, I could honestly, I plan on going through the order in which I found them, because, like, I do want to make a video about, like, going through Dynamax Adventures. I didn't record a lot of these hunts, unfortunately, so I'd have to leave a lot of those out, which sucks. But, you know, hey, whatever. I am really happy with, Buzzwole. Buzzwole, weirdly enough, I think is probably one of the shiny hunts I'm the most proud of, just because it went over 5 times over odds, and I still got it. Which is just, like, I will never forget that. Like, that is a shiny hunt that I will not forget. Like, that was a terrible hunt. So because I won't forget it, and because I do, like, as much as I hated that hunt, I think it makes me have a new level of appreciation for Buzzwole. My favorite food? Burritos. I absolutely, like, Mexican food is my favorite. You know, my parents, so last night we had my birthday dinner. My birthday was on Thursday, but we had my birthday dinner last night just because, like, my parents were more available last night. They asked me what I want to do for my birthday. There's this place, kind of, it's not really nearby, but it's kind of by where my mom works. And so I was like, hey, well, and they make these giant, like, family-sized burritos. So they're like this big, if not bigger. And they're pretty wide. They've gotten a lot slimmer over the years because inflation and just costs have gone up. Which also sucks because they've raised the price of the thing as well. But I haven't really, you know, added to it. They've actually shrunk from it. But, like, oh man, dude, a good burrito. There's not much better than a good burrito, dude. But yeah, like, I just said, hey, can you get me like one of those for my birthday? And they were like, yeah, we'll do it. And oh man, I had that last night and I had some of it for lunch, and it was so good. Like it was absolutely great. Like a nice like, if you get like an authentic burrito, that's like the best stuff. Like whenever I go out to California, because a lot of my family lives out there, I love to just go to like, I literally, there's a restaurant I go to, where my grandpa's, I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to like accidentally dox my grandpa or someone like that, because, you know, he's not really in a position where he can move at this point, and, you know, that's his information. But yeah, there's a place that we go to, and it's really good. My mom and I, we love it. And they make this burrito called like the super burrito. It used to be like $13, now it's like 18 because inflation. But it's like this big burrito, like this really big one. And every time I would go there, what's it called? Every time we go there, I'd always take a picture of the burrito. In fact, if I end up making this into a video, I'll put a picture, one of the pictures on the screen, or maybe I'll put like a couple. I'll put like a collage of me of this burrito, you know. But what's it called? It's gotten to a point where we'll go in. We will quite literally like go in every couple months, and the waiters recognize us. Like they'll say, "Oh my God, it's you and your son again." Like it'll be like to my mom, it'll be like, "Oh, it's you and your son again." You know, "Hey, what's up? Good to see you again." And like, you know, like it's not like a thing where it's like, oh, just to be like welcome. It's like, oh, they actually recognize us. Like they full on recognize and know us, even though, you know, we're not there for like, I'd say like probably about like 11 months of the year. Like, you know, like we go like a couple weeks. Like I think we go a couple weeks in the summer. We go a couple weeks at Christmas, because, you know, we like to go out to Christmas with my grandpa, and we don't know how many years he has left. So, you know, but yeah, it's literally gotten to a point where they recognize us just from us going in there. Even though we live on the opposite side of the country, which is, it's pretty funny, in my opinion. Oh, your brother got all the shinies? Dude, you'll find one. You'll find one day. Trust me. You will find a shiny one day, and it'll be awesome. Cause, dude, it's all, your first shiny is always so special. You know, it's like, I still have my first shiny. It's the Venipede I told you about, or the Scolipede. I evolved it in the Scolipede. Unfortunately, I don't know where that copy of Black 2 went, which is really unfortunate because those are worth a lot nowadays, and I would love to shiny hunt some of the Pokemon in there. But, you know. Same how in Pokemon Black version and White version. So in my Pokemon Black version copy, if I could ever find it, because I'm pretty sure it's with my White 2, or my Black 2 copy, which, once again, I don't really know where they are. You know, Igioma. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I know, what's it called, I never caught Kyurem in my Pokemon Black file because I could just never beat it. Hi. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
Can you pause for a second?
Yeah, give me a second. Okay, so just to let you guys know, so my dad is about to unplug the Wi-Fi because apparently the cable's not working. So if the stream abruptly stops, that's why. But we're gonna get it back up and running in like another minute or two. So just keep that in mind. The stream's gonna go offline for a minute, but it'll be back up like any moment. So I'll see you guys in like a minute or two. You know.